Weird. Anyway, yeah, I'm back. I've done a little bit of work. Remember our digital miner, which was doing such a great job? Well, that's over. It's you found all the ores it needs. I need a little bit more power, shed load, basically to put stuff into that diamond chest, which I showed you on the last video. What's the time now? Okay, I've just got to keep an eye on the time. Basically what I'm going to do now is we're just going to switch around and we're going to go for a walk and you can see what I've done. Now, first up, okay, chest got quite a lot of stuff in it. Yes, we're going to build a sorting system, but before doing that I just want to give you a quick tour of what I've done upstairs. You'll notice that these are all opaque now. If you have a look at your server logs and you see, oh, I can't keep up, oh, I can't keep up, has the server time changed, blah blah, it's most likely because you've got clear item ducts. So I changed them all over to opaque ones, and you'll see, and it was a trial because by the time I got up here I was attacked by a skeleton, a creeper, and three zombies and an earth elemental. I have no bloody idea how they managed to get across that gap. Seriously, how did they get across? I don't know, but they're coming out of there. You can see where I had to build, I got knocked off down into there and had to build a, yeah, well, you can see. Anyway, it doesn't matter. You can see these are all opaque now. Opaque, 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 opaque. Yes, more dubstep. And we go along. Nothing much has changed along here except everything's been changed to opaque. So, and you can just hear a bloody spider. Where the hell? I put that there because I ran off the edge accidentally. This is the problem with these things. They're really, really cool, but occasionally you just run way off and end up dead. Luckily I didn't die, but that's not the point. So, opaque, right, so, yeah. Okay, so we come to the top. Where's it all gone? It's all gone. Why is this still here? Grab that. Just put it away because I don't really need it. Yeah, I've got F7 clicked, so nothing nasty is going to spawn in this area. But this is where the digital miner was, and it slurped everything it could up. By polite, I mean you have to tell it exactly what it wants to get, so you have to use kind of regular expressions to sort out exactly what it wants and what it doesn't want, and blah 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 blah. So yeah, remember this mountain? Oh, look. Yeah. So what I did is, rather than going around the long way, I just extended this out, put item ducts all the way along here. Again, as I said before, you don't really need these, but it's kind of nice. And yeah, I didn't bother putting crystal stairs up here. It's the stairs. They're stairs, okay? So I've put a bunch of chests up here in preparation. I've put a marker up here and it goes out to there, and a marker out here that goes up to there. And I've prepared all the power. All the power. A lot. What the hell? I'm sorry, I just gotta deal with this. Bastard. Bastard. What's that? What is that? I didn't get it. It's just a zombie brain. Oh, there's a little pouch or something. That's because that area isn't lit, and we've got a little bit of a hole here. But it's all going to disappear. So, yeah, a lot of advanced power and wind turbines that are spinning madly, and yeah, I even included this, although to be perfectly honest, seriously, it's whatever. Uh, that, frankly, these are better. Just personal opinion, you can just think otherwise. So I've prepared everything in advance. I've got pipes, I've got chests and so on. I've just got to put a quarry up here. Now what I'm actually going to do to explain is, you see along all this length here and all the way across there, well, what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to extend this out in a giant square, because, and this is the key point, when you use a quarry, we're going to quarry out this entire, what the hell, a blizz. No, I'm not even going to go there. Suffice it to say that when you mine out a huge chunk of ground like this, you're going to hit lava. So what I'm going to do is, at each of these cardinal points, at that point over there, this point here, and this and that point over there, and one out in the middle of bloody nowhere over there, I'm actually going to put a water block. So it'll pour down, so the quarry will basically, whenever it hits lava, the water will flow over it and it will turn into obsidian, and Bob's your uncle, or Jack's your uncle, or John, or whoever the hell you have an uncle, whatever. So it's all prepared, but nothing's actually happening at this stage. So this is just a preparatory video, just kind of in advance, so that people know what the hell's going on and what I'm going to do. So I'm just going to go back downstairs and basically say, Bob's your uncle. Or it might not be. It might be someone else. You never know. Bob's quite a popular name. You see what I mean? Really easy to run off the edge, right? So I really need to protect this area a little bit better. So yeah, all that stuff is going to pour down here. I'm not actually going to build the quarry straight away, which is why I left all that lot empty, and there is a reason for that. I ran off the edge. Is because I need a sorting system, and I need a sorting system down, if you remember, well, you'll see it in a minute anyway when I finally manage to get there, because it's a long walk. Just shows how far these things work. And I keep hearing spiders, and I don't know why. They're out there, little bastards. Yeah, so we'll go down here. Remember this? Full of crap? Yeah? It's got to go somewhere. So before I start quarrying the world out and end up with 6 billion bits of gubbins turning up in here, I've got to have somewhere for it to go. So I'm basically going to build a sorting system around this entire area, and I'm doing that waving about path thing, which just pisses me off. So yeah, that's the next step. So you've seen my little extension up to where I'm going to mine away an entire mountain, and you've seen the prep work necessary to get all this stuff, and now we're going to start sorting all this stuff out. Now if you remember, way over here, there seems to be an awful lot of lag on the server, I don't know why. We've got this, whoa, right, okay, well, I'm going to build a dolly and start moving some of the stuff out of here, right? More to the point, because even though I've been mining up the sea, I'm going to move a bunch of these as well. So I'm going to kind of divide it into two and take like 4 by 4 by 4 by 4, use the dolly and move it over into this area here, so I can get rid of all the stuff that you can't deal with, like sand and earth and gravel and cobblestone and so on, which is all going to occur over here. Then I'm going to have a separate system which goes over here, which pulls out all the ores that are processable, goes into here, and there's going to be a bunch of stuff over here. Well, that's the plan. Whether it happens or not, for Pete's sake, I'm in IT. The number of times a prototype has ended up in production. Anyway, so yeah, and anything that's non-processable will go up and get piped all the way along here, and that area there will be the stuff that's not quite processable but has to be processed somewhat differently, and we're going to have machines over here that are going to deal with that. And that might include, and almost certainly will include, these little buggers. Redstone furnace, induction smelter. Don't know about that, but whatever. And the reason that we need this beastie is because of yellowite. Yellowite cannot be normally smelted, so you have to use one of these beasties to do that. So there's going to be a lot of cabling and whatnot, and it's all going to be bare and open because I'm all about transparency, so you can actually, you're going to see the innards of how everything sticks together. Okay, so that's about it. That's about it for this video. I'm going to, well, I'm not going to sleep because I've already slept. Seriously, I need sleep. It's been, last night was a, to use one famous Yogscast member phrase, it's a disaster. I can't actually say that because I'm from up north, so it's a disaster. But yeah, so at 4 a.m. yesterday morning, in a fit of it was a very long night, and none of it was spent in bed or drinking or whatever. It was awful. So suffice it to say that at 4 a.m. I decided, well, sod it, I'm going to do a video, which is what episode 11 is. It's only 14 minutes out of my life, but it just kind of made the unbearable previous hours somewhat bearable. So yeah, you don't need to know any of that. It's not safe for work. So yeah, here we go. You're about to see the menu. Have a good time. Hey, hey. Yeah, I'm not going to do the other thing. It's horrible. It's disturbing. I'll see you guys later. Okay, bye.